What's good, gang? I'm back. All right, man. We on this shorts run. I ain't playing today. I'm squeezing in as many as I can, man. I'm squeezing in as many as I can. So we going on the shorts marathon today. This is my fourth one. I usually only do two, but this is my fourth one for the day. If you haven't watched it, this is your first one watching. I already did the PJ's Pararescue, Marine Tactics, EOD, Explosive Ordnance Disposal. Now we're moving on to Fat Electrician Reviews, the SARC. I did not pay attention to the thumbnail. All right, so let's see what this is about. 18D, the Mythical Officer Sniper Doc. The fuck? Wait, hold on. Let me step back. Fat Electrician Reviews, SARC-18D, the Mythical Officer Sniper Doc. Doc being the med, so is the med a sniper who they can't figure out if he's actually doing the sniping or not. That's why he's mythical. Let's see, man. Teach me something, Nick. Let's see, bro.
All right, we talked about the PJs. Now we got to talk about the other special operations docs. Come in two different flavors. Got the aquatic flavor known as the SARC. This is going to be doc for anything that is special operations under the Navy or the Marine Corps. Marine Force Recon, Marine Raiders, Navy SEALs, and DevGru, aka SEAL Team 6. Probably some other shit that doesn't exist. We have the pickle flavored one, which is the 18 Delta. This is the MOS code for the Army Special Forces Medical Sergeant. This is going to be the doc.
What is pickle? Whoa, hold on.
Under the Navy or the Marine Corps. Marine Force Recon, Marine Raiders, Navy SEALs, and DevGru, aka SEAL Team 6. Probably some other shit that doesn't exist. We have the pickle flavored one, which is the 18 Delta. This is the MOS code for the Army Special Forces Medical Sergeant. This is going to be the doc for the Army Special Forces groups, as well as Delta. Both these guys go to SOCM, which is a Special Operations Combat Medic School. Medically speaking, this puts them on par with a PA, or a physician's assistant, which is basically the highest thing in the medical...
It's a lot of... Okay, hold on. I think I'm keeping up. So he's talking about two different docs. One is water flavor and the other is pickle flavor. I don't know what the pickle flavor means. Is it because they're in all green? I don't know. Let me know, y'all.
This puts them on par with a PA, or a physician's assistant, which is basically the highest thing in the medical field you can achieve besides being a doctor. I'm saying they know their shit. Now, while the PJs show up after somebody gets hurt, these guys go out with the grunts for the whole mission, meaning that these guys are also grunts until somebody gets hurt. I'm trying to tell you that they are an unhealthcare provider way before they're a healthcare provider. It is for the...
Wait, so these are grunts that go out and then turn into docs when somebody's hurt? Okay. Before I ask questions, let me just let them teach me real quick. Hold on.
It's hurt. I'm trying to tell you that they are an unhealthcare provider way before they're a healthcare provider. It is for that reason that the 18 Delta and the SARC, unlike the PJs, can actually become snipers. Yeah, sniper doc. Because he doesn't need to fix his guys when he can just ventilate your torso from 2 miles away. See, Doc is a defensive player on the team.
Okay, so since they are... Let me know if I heard this right or wrong. So since they're fieldmen, they're able to also become a sniper. Does that mean, and that's only if I'm right. This next question I'm asking is only if I'm right about that. So since they're actual infantry who then transforms into doc just if needed, they're actually able to take different training courses to become snipers. Right? So does that mean that the regular docs who just go in to become a doc are not allowed? Or they just choose not to? Or is becoming a sniper really an option kind of? No, because you got to get into sniper school. No. You're right. Okay, learn me something, y'all.
Guys, when he can just ventilate your torso from 2 miles away. See, Doc is a defensive player on the team trying to make sure everybody gets home. But this Doc understands that the best defense is a good offense. Here's what's important to understand. SARCs and 18 Deltas have to be NCOs. If you don't know military rank that well, that's these ones right here. It means they're not commissioned officers. If you've watched all my videos, you should have learned at least 3 things by now. Don't fuck with Doc. If you shoot the officer, you're gonna find out it's never a war crime the first time. And the only people that use the metric system are people that need to use their fingers to count. Maybe if you guys would take your socks off so you could count to 12, you'd make it to the moon too. That one's not very relevant right now. It's still very important. Now, the reason I bring this up is, could you imagine if there was an officer, Doc? Now imagine if the enemy shot him. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Now if you don't know, shooting at Doc pisses off the grunts is a very swift death. Shooting at the officer is also bad because he's the only one that gives a fuck about the Geneva Convention. Meaning the grunts are gonna get very irregular. Shooting at Officer Doc, we're about to find out war crimes only count if there's evidence. You gotta realize we're talking about special forces here. These are the baddest men on the planet with the biggest budget on Earth. I'm trying to say they're probably gonna fucking get away with it. I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying it's gonna happen. I mean, could you imagine for the low, low price of 1 bullet shot at Officer Sniper Doc, you could get the entire U.S. Department of Offense's budget pointed directly at you alone? Oh,
wait! So, okay. I remember him schooling us on officers and how they kind of like to go by the book, kind of, sort of. Now my boy is saying that the Officer Sniper Doc is kind of like, we with the bullshit, like we on the bullshit, like that Geneva Convention, that stuff is cool, but we with the fuck shit. We want to partake in some fuckage going on. We want to fuck things up a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Right? So what is the officer? Is it just because they actually hold the position of officer? But they don't really play by the officer playbook? Hey man, this shit, it's levels to this. I almost feel like these are like made up characters within the military. Like somebody said, ooh, I want to be this, and then I'm going to find a way to do this too, and I'm going to find a way to do this too, so when I get on the battlefield, I could just do all this shit that I ain't supposed to be doing. I don't know, man. That's just what it sounds like.
You get the entire U.S. Department of Offense's budget pointed directly at you alone. All $758.4 billion of it with a fucking B. Not only would there not be any evidence, there'd be a crater so fucking big you could see it from the moon. If you could make it there first. Take your socks off so you can count to 12 and put in a fucking effort. Old Glory's getting lonely up there. Like, you're gonna be completely dematerialized. Cue the comment section. Actually, matter can't be created or destroyed. That's against the laws of thermodynamics, so dematerialization is impossible. You know what? I'll let you take that one up with the United States Air Force. They've been putting warheads on foreheads since 1947. They find out you shot at Officer Sniper Doc, they're gonna drop something so fucking bright that guy's soul's gonna have a sunburn. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy my content and maybe like to buy me a beer about it, there's a link for that right here. That is also the link where you can find my merchandise. So until next time, thank you for your service. Quack bang out.
Bruh, the U.S. military crazy. Okay, cool. So the officer, he's used to coming in and trying to go by the book, from what I recall. Then you got Doc, who just comes in to really save people. He's not there to combat, but he can. He can if he has to, but that's not really his thing. Right? And that's like the movie, what's the movie, y'all? Come on, man, with my skinny boy, he didn't believe in guns. Hacksaw Ridge? Hacksaw Ridge, I believe it's called. Okay. So you got the officer who kind of go by the book. You got the Doc who not really there to fight, he really there to save people. Now you got this combo guard who's the officer as well as the Doc, who's also a sniper on the bullshit. When he come to the battlefield, it's not to save nobody yet. It's to hurt people first. And then if you hurt one of mine, I'ma stop doing what I'm doing to transform into Doc. And then if you attempt to hurt me, the ones who you are trying to hurt are going to demolish your world. And then after he saves somebody, then he just goes back to being the sniper who's back on offense. Is that what I'm getting, y'all? Is this like one of those? Is this a combo guard? Or is this the same Doc that Nick has been explaining from the beginning, just a little more sauced up? Like a smidget? Or is it just the same Doc? Let me know, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, y'all. I'm out. Peace.